Hey, I have a question for you. How do you get power over yourself? More about that right after the intro. Welcome to the Day One Journey, episode 192. Ching. Yes. By the way, this is my apartment in Cambodia right now. But let's go back to the episode. Before we dive into me sharing with you, how can you get power over yourself? How can you get leverage over yourself? I'll just remind you the powerful quote we mentioned last episode. Knowing others is intelligence. Knowing yourself is true wisdom. Mastering others is strength. Mastering yourself is true power. Yes, this is what this is all about. The third value, my third value, being powerful. So my question to you today, how can you get power over yourself? How do you do that? You use the beginning of the quote. You use what you know about yourself, your wisdom. Because knowing yourself is true wisdom. In today's episode, I'll share with you one example, how I use what I know about myself to get that power over myself, get the leverage. So one example for me, it's very important to me, my reputation, me keeping my word, me setting an example. So how do I use that information, that knowledge about myself, and get power over myself? Let's say I want something. I just say it. I give it life. But right now, since I want to walk my talk, I know myself. I don't like to let things be floating in the air or let them just hang there. I know myself. I don't like to let things just float in the air. So this is how I get that power over myself. I say what I want to do, and then I need to be accountable. I want to be accountable because my reputation, my word is so important to me. This is how I get that leverage, that power over myself. Saying what I'm going to do, not just thinking what I'm going to do, saying it, and then I have to walk it. This is the leverage, because I don't like to keep things just there in the air. It pushes myself for execution, for action. And for example, this episode, I already shared with you and the rest of the world that I'm going to do these episodes every day, no matter what. And today, by the way, I don't know if you noticed, but I don't feel well. My stomach is, I don't know, probably have some food poisoning. But I said I'm going to do the Day One Journey every day, day one. I say and I execute. It's just the same example. I give it life, I say it, and then I follow through because I don't like to keep the thing just floating in the air. So this is what this episode was all about, how knowing myself. And this is a journey I keep on learning and learning more about myself. But it was an example how knowing myself can help me get the leverage, get the power over myself to do the things that I really want to do. Sometimes, or even many times, when I don't feel like it. I don't feel well right now, but I push myself to do it because of that leverage. I had that power over myself. So back to you. Think about something that you want and say it out loud. Think about something that you want to do and you've never done it, and say it out loud and see how this accountability if it helps you to execute or not. Do this test, say it out loud, give it life, and then see how much leverage you're able to get to push yourself to do whatever you want to do in the journey towards where you want to go. Do it today. And of course, have an amazing day one. See you tomorrow.